Hello, everyone. Today is an exciting day because we are launching a brand new scrapbooking kit along with the embellishment add-on cardstock kit, extra pattern paper, the pocket card kit. All of this is available right now. This month's release is just bursting with color, so it's got a gorgeous floral and beautiful color palette. I think that it will bring a really nice, fresh, and vibrant look to your projects, and I am really looking forward to working with this. Now, this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm recording it all in one go. There'll be no edits, no cuts, and so I'm going to do my best to keep things moving. I hope that you enjoy this more casual, real-time look at everything in this release. So let's get started. Let's dive in. We have our pocket card. I will show those later. We have a embellishment add-on. I'll show that later. We have a cardstock add-on, and I'll show that later as well. But I do want to start with the paper pack add-on. In this paper pack add-on, you will get an additional copy of each piece of 12 by 12 cardstock, no, pattern paper that comes in the kit. And so I thought I would start by taking that out so that you can see both sides of these papers. So if you get just the main kit, you won't get two of each paper, but I'll be showing you two so that you can see both sides of the paper in screen as I show them. So we do have some really fun embellishments this time around, including some MTK exclusives, as well as a couple of doilies. I will put all of the embellishments that come in the main kit aside to look at after we go through the patterned paper. I do not have enough room for what I'm doing here, but we will make it work. So we're starting with the sketchbook collection from Bea Valint. We have Delighted. This is my favorite paper in the whole kit. I just love this fresh spring floral. It's so cute on the blue background. I think that this is the perfect scale for a floral for a 12 by 12 scrapbooking. You could use this in chunks and still get a really nice representation of all the different colors and florals in it. I really love this scale. It's nice medium. So we have that as our first paper. I will try to not be too wordy today. The other side of that is this beautiful ledger paper. It is a very pale pink with a darker pink line. It does say remember this moment. I love using ledger papers as my background, so I'm really looking forward to using that one. Next we have from Heartstrings from Simple Stories. This one is called Wink Wink, and it's a pale pink background with pink, turquoise, red, and orange dots, polka dots. The flip side is super cute. I love these black and white hearts. I love a black and white in any form, but these doodly hearts are just gorgeous. They're so cute. So that's the B side of that one. Now this one was actually chosen for its B side. I wanted to introduce a pop of really bright pink, but I didn't want there to be too much of it. So I chose this one. This is also from the Heartstrings collection from Simple Stories. It's this, oh, pardon me. I might regret not editing this one. Yeah, so anyhow, this is I guess, a diagonal grid, white on a hot pink background. And then the flip side is this adorable bunting or banner, however you want to call that. So cute. Love that. So although it was chosen for this side, I think this side also works really well with the rest of the kit. Next, we have another from the sketchbook collection. This is swatches of color. They look like they're painted on with watercolor. So beautiful and so soft. This one looks especially good with this. Obviously, it also looks really good with that. And I just love how the colors work. So pretty. Actually gonna put it this way. The flip side of that is a very soft pink. It's a tone on tone with a little design on it. Super adorable. Next, from the same sketchbook collection, we have this beautiful floral. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Oh my goodness. The flip side is a cut apart with some lists, some places for journaling, some labels, the word sweet. Very, very cute. Look at that globe with the flowers. Aw. So there's that. Next, we have a very soft ombre transition from pinky orangey colored back to yellow with a nice white band in the middle. So pretty and such a beautiful background. This would make a great background for doing mixed media on, or even just not mixed media, just using it as a beautiful background. It would also make pretty layers as well. I intentionally chose this paper for this side, even though it's the B side, because it adds a softness to the kit. And you'll see that this kit is I tried to make it very balanced, but to have some brights and also some softs, and kind of like to go back and forth between the two. So the flip side of this one is oranges. Or are they peaches? I think they're peaches, actually. Yeah. It says just peachy, so they must be peaches. Ah, yes. So cute. I love those little flowers in between them, too. So this looks really good with all of the other papers in this kit as well. So next we have Simple Stories for the Record. This introduces this gorgeous daisy. I love long petaled daisies. They're so adorable. And look at this gorgeous combination of oranges and pinks with those really soft blue accents and pops of red as well. I just love this paper. This paper might be my favorite in the kit, even though I did say that this one was sort of like the hero. I always pick one to be the representation of the kit, and that would be this one. But this one is probably my very favorite paper. Love it. It might be my favorite paper in a long time, not just in this kit. The flip side of that one is just so simple. It's this orange grid, and it is a very vivid orange, so it really does pick up on the bright oranges here. There's also bright oranges in this. There's bright orange in this. So even though this kit does cross a lot of different collections, I chose papers that would work together. Even I mean, this is the motto of MTK is mixing and matching different collections together. So of course I wanted to include that beautiful orange that picks it up on the oranges that are elsewhere. So back to the sketchbook collection, we have this one is called Joyful, and what a lovely floral. There were just so many florals to choose from this month that I just threw them all in. They're all so pretty. I love those tealy green leaves as well. So pretty. And the flip side is this beautiful geometric pattern with the little rectangles that lead to stripes. It almost looks like they're crinkly, like they're accordion folded. So cute. I love those. Has a real Pink Fresh Studio vibe to it. Then we have another one that I chose for the B side. This is a light blue with darker blue, almost like maybe an indigo-y kind of purpley look to the little botanical patterns on it. from afar, it reads as a solid, but it's really interesting detail. This would make a really nice layering paper, but it also makes a great background for people who don't want a plain piece of cardstock, but if you don't want something super busy as your background, like one of these or something, this would make a beautiful background. Now, the flip side of this is actually the A side. It's called So Special, and it has all these cute little bows, which I think are adorable. Next, we have this paper, which is called Very Pretty from the Sketchbook Collection. It has all of these cute little plants in pots. Topiaries, that's what they're called. The word was escaping me for a second. It's called Very Pretty, and it has some of those peaches from this paper right here, and some lemons, and also just some evergreen ones. I really love this one with the two circles. The flip side is these scribbly polka dots, really large scale. Again, this would make a beautiful background as well. It's bold, but because it's got this tone on tone look. It's very soft. It's bold, but it's not going to take away from your layers if you were to use it as a background. So that's what I love about this. Now here we have, this one is called Delicate from the Sketchbook Collection. It is all of these beautiful little moths and butterflies. Maybe they're all butterflies, with little botanicals in between them, all on a white background. So pretty. Oh, this is the piece that I couldn't decide which one I liked better for the kit. And I ended up deciding to go with the butterflies just so that I would have a little bit of variation in my A sides here without them all being botanicals, because this one is another botanical, but it is so gorgeous. I just love it. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Last but not least, we have another ombre or variegated kind of look here. We've got a diagonal with blues and greens and yellows and corally oranges and going into pinks. So cute. Another great background paper. And then the flip side is this super bold pattern that includes all of these books and journals. Some of them have flowers in them. I imagine the owner is pressing flowers. Some of them are just hanging out of the edges. And it's on this really rich purpley blue background, very similar to that blue. So there you have the pattern papers from this kit. I think they're all fitting in there. So this is the part where I usually pause and do a little shuffle. So bear with me while I move these around so that they don't take up all of the space on my desk. But I do want you to still be able to see them all. So I just have to move some things around. Go. There we go. Not perfect, but it'll do. So then you will also get two large doilies. These doilies are 10 inches in diameter. Yep, 10 inches in diameters. And you will get two, but always when you get doilies, always check and make sure that you didn't accidentally get three, because you just might get a little bonus there. Then we have two sets of thickers. We have these sketchbook thickers, which are puffy phrase thickers. They have phrases like hello and perfect, love, surrounded by beauty, fabulous, which is the where the name of the kit came from. And love these puffy stickers. They're flexible and matted, except for the gold ones have just a little bit. It is one of those matted forms of gold, but it is a little bit reflective. We've got cute loving this and plant seeds and some Polaroid photos as well. I feel like these would look really great all on one layout. Love those. And this is my new favorite thicker. I just love these. These are white puffy, or not white puffy, they're white foam letter stickers with cardstock tops on them with just the most adorable little patterns. It'll give you a really nice mix and match look, but you could also pluck out just the ones of the same color if you wanted to make a title that was all the same pattern. There are some numbers here as well, which is great. Our MTK confetti mix this month is this one, and where our MTK confetti mixes don't have a card in them this month, that was a decision that we weren't sure. We're not sure if we're going to do this moving forward, but it vastly increases the time required to make these kits. So we decided to try just putting them in a baggie and see how that goes. So this is what the confetti mix looks like. There are adorable little hearts mixed in there, as well as some corals, some pinks, some teal, some turquoise, and some very pale pink that almost reads as a white. Oh, go. That later. So really cute confetti mix to use this month. We also have some acrylic hearts. There are 6 of them. And these hearts are matte on one side and glossy on the other, so you can use them as you like. I will hold these up so that you can see them. Putting them so that they are, some are matted and some are glossy. They're all both. Hold them up so you can see both options. And then we have a set of journal bits. This is from For the Record from Simple Stories, so it coordinates really well. Well, it coordinates with the whole kit, but it comes from the collection that includes this paper and that paper. I'm not going to go through them all, but there is an assortment of, oh, look at these. I love office themed scrapbook supplies. Look at all these little labels. Today is the day, the little details, the moment. Loving this. Together is the best place to be. Just a thought. Oh my goodness. I really love these. Oh, look at all these little pins. They're little thumbtacks. Oh, they're so cute. I'll put them back in and then I'll show you the back side of the package so that you can see all that comes in this kit, in this package. Oh, I gotta think of something fun to do with those thumbtacks. So there we have it. Next, I will show you the contents of the embellishment add-on. We have decorative brads from Simple Stories. This is from the For the Record collection. So this one picks up on some of those darker blues and the bright orange. So cute. And the corally pink color. Love these. I love the change in texture that these give with the shininess of the centers and also the silver metal on them. And we have some puffy icon stickers from the sketchbook collection. These are those soft matte ones that I love so much. It has an assortment of different icons from the collection. It'll work really well with your pages that use those papers, but they're very versatile as well. Then this is a set of letter stickers from the Dreamer collection. These are for all you purple lovers out there because there's a soft, subtle undertone of purple in this kit. And I thought that having letters in purple would be a really nice way to draw that out, right? Some of the pinks in this collection have a real purpley tone to them. The confetti mix picks up on it, and there's some purpley tones in the thicker set as well. Certainly some purples in here as well. So if you're a purple lover, you'll love those. And then we have these daisies that I love so much. And I love floral bits because it means I don't have to fussy cut. I am not a big fan of fussy cutting. I will do it, but I'd rather not. So this is perfect for me. It gives me lots of little florals to work with without ever having to take out my scissors. And I'll show you the flip side of the package so you can see all of the pieces. There's a lot in this pack. These floral packs are one of my favorites. There's 55 pieces here. That is a good amount of flowers. So cute. And I love that they are including all different scales these days, which is really nice. And then for the exclusive acrylics, oh, wait a second. This one has the wrong acrylics in it. Oh boy, that's a mistake. And I'm live, so I can't pause. Well, I guess I'm going to be editing this one after all. Okay, well, let me pause.
Everything that I own, yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, so slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh.
Okay, welcome back. I'm sorry about that. I went downstairs and checked, and indeed all of the embellishment kits do have the correct acrylic in them, except for mine. So, and I think that was because I was going to not get one of these because we were a little short on them, and I was going to just go without, but it turned, so we made my kit with these extra hearts instead. But it turns out we don't have to do that. I can have one of these, so that is good news. So rest assured, your embellishment kit will have the proper acrylic. And that acrylic spells out you plus, like that. Of course, you could also do me plus you. You could do you do you. How about that? But this is how they look. So that is the main kit and the embellishment kit, the embellishment add-on, which is a little bit different than how I usually do it. I often just show the main kit embellishments. But, you know, we're live-ish and unedited here, so we get what we get. Let me find the bag for these. What I'm going to show you next is the cardstock add-on, which I suppose I will just leave all these things out, actually. So for the cardstock add-on, it had been a while since I had included black cardstock, so I thought it was time to top up your black cardstock. I think black is just such a beautiful accent with so many different things. So it's a really great one to have for a mat or for, I like to use it matting even my layers to have a really bold look. Then we have 2 sheets of this beautiful purple. These are all basil cardstock and they're textured. So this one is called, is it called Heidi? It's called? Yeah, it's called Heidi. Then we have white. Oh, pardon me, I misspoke. I said that they were all textured, but the white is smooth. And then we have, this one is called Lagoon. It picks up very nicely on this greeny color that's throughout the kit. So there's the cardstock. Next, I do want to show you the pocket cards for the Fabulous kit. You can buy these pocket cards as a separate purchase. You don't have to buy 12 by 12 supplies. In fact, a combination of the pocket cards and the embellishment add-on, one that includes its acrylic, is a really great option for pocket scrapbooking. So these cards come in 4x6, but you can cut them apart to create 20 3x4 cards that look like this. I will just I'll just fan them out so that you can see how they look in their 4x6 format. And then I'll just quickly flip through my kit here that I've already cut down. So zoom in a little bit, and I am going to go fairly quickly because we're at the 29-minute level point at this point, but we have a total of 20 3x4 pocket cards. I do have a video that shows these pocket cards and how they were designed specifically by myself, a pocket scrapbooker, for pocket scrapbookers. And be sure to check out that video if you want to see why these cards are designed the way they are and some ideas for how to use them. And so there are 20 designed 3x4 cards, and then there are 4 designed 4x6 cards. What's happening with my, oh, And then we have 6 grid cards, which can be cut. I cut one of mine into 3x4s, so it gives you some options. These grid cards are included specifically to encourage you to use your own stash and to have options for even, you could put this through your typewriter to put some journaling on it, or you could die cut shapes out of these grids and use them for journaling, or even just use the design on them, like using that grid design. So, and these cards are nice and thick, and they will stand up to some mixed media. I've done watercolor and splatters and those sorts of things on them, and they hold up really, really well. They're not quite as thick as a full mixed media cardstock, but they're really nice and solid. So these cards you can get as well. And that video that shows the card kits in detail, that one is going to be, it's in the process of being edited. So I do hope to get that up on my channel by the end of the day today, which is February 1st. So those are the fabulous February kits from Mercy Tiara Kits. The shop is open as of the time of the publishing of this video, so you can head on down to mercytiarakits.com to check out all of our fabulous kits. And if you would like to subscribe, there is an option to subscribe there so that you will get our kits every single month. Take care and have a really great scrappy week.